Crazy.
All right. Mic check 1 2. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm gonna push it live in 2 seconds here. All right, and we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Sarmonican. Hey, good to see you, Sarmy. Thank you for the 2 years. Yeah, 25 months. That's insane. Thanks so much, Sarmy. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? What up, Dominitar? We got Immortal Rose in the house. How's it going, Rose? Super Steve, Matt Shepard, Gary. Hey, everybody. Yeah, late start for me today. Late start, but I don't have to go to the gym and do pickleball this evening. I did it all this morning. So I did all my fitness stuff early. Got a good workout in today, so I'm feeling pretty good, man. I haven't been going to the gym as much. I really, I know some of you guys have that feeling where sometimes you really just need a good workout, and it feels like you're back on track. Like that was today for me. I had just a really good lift for a full body. Just did a ton of stuff and just feeling pretty strong, feeling pretty good. So I'm glad that's out of the way. I'll be streaming for probably the next 4 or 5 hours. Thanks for joining me, guys. We're on Deviate Delight, of course. Thanks again for that sub, Sarmy. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yo, Karg, what level is fire to switch to dual wield? I assume you're talking about warrior, right? That's like the only class that's a consideration. The standard issue way to level a warrior, like if you're not like twinked out of your gourd, is to pretty much just go arms two-hander all the way till you can get Thrashblade and do a full Maradon quest run. And then when you get Thrashblade, you swap over to dual wield. So that could be in your late 40s, that could be 50, whenever you end up doing the Maraudon, because that's a pretty consistent weapon. The main reason why you do that is the mobs start just getting tankier and tankier when they're like 50 plus, especially. So your like sweeping strikes combo doesn't really cleave them down as effectively, and you just take too much damage. So having some more single target damage and sustain with Bloodthirst and doing all that ends up being a little better. But if you're twinked out of your mind and you're super geared, like it kind of changes things. You can dual wield earlier. You can kind of do whatever, dude. You just sort of follow the weapons, and build the car however you want to build it. I really enjoy this play style right now. This keeps my head in the game. Going dual wield, the damage just feels like snappy, and the rage feels consistent and fast paced, and it just feels really good. Whereas dual wield can sometimes, slow, like a slow two-hander can feel kind of clunky sometimes. Like if you get unlucky with some misses or some parries or whatever. But they're both really fun, man. They're both really fun. I would just follow the weapons. This server has a lot of really cheap epic weapons on the auction house, so you can pick up like an ardent custodian at level 38 epic mace for like 20 gold. This weapon I have on right here, I just equipped it at 49 on the dot because we're 49, is Hammer of the Northern Wind. We bought this for 15 gold. So not only are we going to level with it, but we're going to use it in AQ when the time comes for Viscidus, and that'll just make it so we don't have to farm that like 2 of the Cold Rage daggers or whatever, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, man, you just follow the weapons as a warrior. You can just adjust your playstyle as needed based on what weapons you have. You can go dual wield arms, you can go dual wield fury, you can go two-handed fury, you can kind of do whatever you want, man. But if you want to keep it super simple and not get overwhelmed, just go arms, two-hander, slow, all the way till Thrash Blade, then make the swap over there. But yo, welcome back to the stream, boys. The Minotaur with a tier 1, dude. Thank you so much, the Minotaur. 2 subs already. Sarmi and the Minotaur. Much love, guys. Thanks for the support. Slow 2 and it kills my soul sometimes. Having HS is yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like, yes, you blast with sweeping strikes and you're cleaving down multiple mobs, and it feels really good when you're doing that. But sometimes you're just fighting one mob, you miss or you get parried, you're sitting there for 3.8 seconds waiting for another swing, and it's just sort of a slow-paced, obtuse feeling game playstyle sometimes. Funny, I was grouped with an arms warrior doing sweeping strikes and bragging about his big damage. We were doing this power quest in STV and he died 3 times. To which me on Melee Hunter, who by the way was doing more damage than him, just said warriors are squishy. Damn, you were doing more damage than a sweeping strikes warrior as a Melee Hunter. That guy was dog water. Yeah. Yo, good to see you, Caffeine. Good to see you, bro. Why does your screen like I'm watching an 80s movie? What's up, Aroche? Or Arus, however you say it. I think it's your first time here, man. I actually play on ultra wide. I know it makes for a bit of a worse experience on Twitch because you get these black bars on the top and bottom. But I honestly, people get used to it. And for me, like, I play on like a huge monitor, and the ultra wide is just so much fun for me that like it's hard for me to consider going back. You know, you just see a lot more. You're a lot more immersed. It's like this just huge display. I love it. But most people use 1920 by 1080. Oh, our first victim of the day. Look, boys. It's a 44 warrior. Let's go. So we just, what do we do here? We just disarm first. It's the most important thing. We'll demo shout too. Okay, he's trying to like kite me or some shit. That's fine. Get a hamstring up on him. We do have 2 points in tactical mastery, so go here. Get a battle shout up. That's fine. I'm disarmed as well, which is fine. Okay, we're feared. Okay, nice, bro. First victim of the day. So we're over here because we need the Tuga quest. Then we're going to turn in Gazridion. And then we're going to do Chicken Escort quest all at the same time. So I know most people skip this Tuga quest, but like Tactics, genuinely believe it's worth doing if we do it all at one time. So let's do it all at one time. But yeah, it should be a fun stream today, guys. I'm really hoping to do a full Marathon quest run. If you're playing on Deviate Delight and you're looking for a group to do a Mara quest run, I am down. I am down. Let's make it happen. It's big XP. You get some really amazing items out of it. Oh, oh, never mind. This is a horde. That was getting ganked. Yeah, Mara quest run and maybe even Sunken Temple today, guys. Because we're going to ding 50 today. And you know what that means. The old diamond flask. Bisgame trinket. Bisgame trinket. Should be nice to get our hands on that. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it should be a fun stream. Yo, Technique? What's up, dude? I've been seeing you every day, bro. I appreciate that tier 1, Technique. I appreciate it, bro. I have one favor, though, Technique. Are you still there, bro? No worries. You the real cargos or a fan? Tis I, brother. You there, brother? My one favor I'm going to ask you, bro, is give Shobek another chance, man. We were talking last night. Like, he didn't even mean to ban you, dude. Like, I know you've been talking about Shobek a bit, but he has a hard enough time coming. There's like this whole like Griefer guild rolling here, and they have it out for him and shit like that. Yeah, Shobek is the homie, man. But that's on you. I got upset because I'm a fan. Yeah. Where's Tactics and Tommy streams gone? They are iconic. Yeah, I think Tommy, like, the legend is that he like he bought a Chuck E. Cheese franchise. I'm not sure if it's a meme or if it's real. I could see him doing some shit like that though. I could see him buying a Chuck E. Cheese franchise. And he's just running that Chuck E. Cheese franchise, bro, restocking it with the fucking the plastic paratroopers and the little, you know, like sticky hands that you throw on the glass. I wish I had a Chuck E. Cheese franchise. And Tactics is around. He's still around. Like I think he was playing at a Guns of Northwatch event. He said he was going to. I assume he did. So he's around. But yeah, we've always been kind of the same in the past, Tommy and Tactics and myself, where we love the game and we're around in the streams, but we don't stream that much. Historically, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and be consistent and stream every day, and I've been doing that right for like the past 2 months, and I feel like we're on a roll here. But historically speaking, I don't stream much. I just and Tactics is the same, Tommy's the same. It's like very sporadic. I mean, he's a furry. Yeah, well, yeah. I wish him all the best, though. Dude, what the hell? Quitting streaming to run a Chuck E. Cheese franchise goes so hard. You guys remember? Yo, Chuck E. Cheese once upon a time was the shit, though. You guys remember that? Or was that a delusion of being a young kid? In the 90s, I swear, Chuck E. Cheese was going hard. I think they were like $100 million company. Like they were insane. That was where you wanted to go. You know, I'm talking about like when the Chicago Bulls were on that tear with Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. That 90s Bulls, like whenever that was that like late 90s? I'm talking Space Jam. I'm talking Small Soldiers coming out, Saving Private Ryan. 90s was fucking sick, man. And during that time, I remember I would go out to California during the summer because my parents both worked, like internationally, sometimes. So they would drop me off with my like mom's side of the family in California, like my Filipino side of the family, and I had so much fun in the summers, bro. Like they were way more chill than my parents. You know, they let me eat junk food, Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops, whatever I wanted. We'd go to Chuck E. Cheese. We were playing Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, N64, just staying up late. Like the parents didn't really care if we were up late. that was the 90s for me. It was such a good time. Going to Chuck E. Cheese at the Del Amo Mall. You guys are strong, bro. You mean toy soldiers? No, I'm talking small soldiers, son. What's toy soldiers? I'm talking small soldiers. Only based 90s babies remember small soldiers. That's one of the most sleeper best movies of all time. That's the original Horde vs. Alliance. You know about small soldiers, bro. Small soldiers went so hard. One of the best movies of all time. Gorganize. It is a sleeper though, right? Like people that is a movie that's been forgotten in time. That IP was very cool to say the least. When I was 8 or 9, I thought that was damn near the coolest thing I had ever seen in my life. When I saw the Gorgonites, the original kind of Horde, you know, like they looked so cool. Like I wanted them as toys. You know what I mean? And like it really was kind of like the Horde. Like they had different classes, different types of creatures and monsters, and then you had the the Alliance, I guess, were like the army guys, right? They had like the tank guy. Oh, let's get him, bro. I got the intercept stun. I need the hamstring. Let's go. I'm doing this Tuga escort. Hopefully it doesn't like fail. Is this scummy, bro? 2v1? I mean, on it though. I would have 1v1 him though, to be honest. This Warlock was just here. Yo, let me see if I can get a Hellstone from this guy. What do we give him for a Hellstone? What do we give him for a Hellstone? Just 1 gold. I pay 1 gold for Hellstone all day. Kidding me? You know how good a Hellstone is? Best thing ever. Yeah, I need to go. Yeah, anyway, dude, Small Soldiers was incredible. I love talking about that. And yo, Nicholas TV with the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. From one creator to another. I see you follow me on Instagram too, man. Liking the posts. I appreciate that as well. If you guys want to see what I do in real life, if you want to follow along with my fitness and pickleball adventures, feel free to follow the Instagram. There should be a link down below. It should be one of the panels. It's jheldridge_pb. Haven't been posting so much recently because I've been DJing WoW, but I will get back to it soon. Small Soldiers though was Biss. Like, can we watch the trailer for Small Soldiers right now? Do you guys mind? Like, can we just get an insane, like... Yo, where's Tuga? Tuga, no! Tuga! No! He was right here! Tuga, what the fuck? No one killed Tuga. He's so tanky, there's no way something killed Tuga. Okay, I'm not doing that quest. It's over, man. Died at the Hellstone Exchange. Ever been dunked on by a Twitch follower? Bro, are you talking pickleball? Or are you talking basketball? Because I will put both hands on you when it comes to pickleball. I will put you in the dirt, bro. I will golden pickle your bitch ass. I will straight up pink mist you in pickleball. In basketball, I'm not so sure. Yes, you can probably dunk on me. I'm not the best basketball player. I did play varsity basketball though in high school. I will say that, but my school was kind of dog. There's not a very good basketball team. I played every sport in high school. Every sport. Football. No, actually no football in high school. Sorry, I take that back. Played football in middle school. There was no football. There was actually no football team in my high school. Didn't exist. There was basketball, tennis, soccer. I guess that's it. I challenge you to a 1v1 on a 9-foot rim. Typical mud hut shitters can't even 1v1. Was that you, Briz Nasty? Yo, why does that name sound familiar? Yo, Briz Nasty, did you rank in Psalm? I swear to God, there is a breaker in Psalm named Briz Nasty. Does that happen to be you by chance, dude? I remember, and we tried to fuck the breaker over, and his name was Briz Nasty, and he was like, you were...
I know. I'm out here in the middle
Like,
of
did you play
nowhere.
Psalm? What
My
server
home
did
is
you play
actually
if you
in
did?
Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here,
Briz
I
Nasty.
thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
I always go by Briz Nasty, so do you remember that, man, in Psalm? Were you trying to, like, kind of break? I mean, it's all, I honestly don't care anymore. It's all done now, but, like, do you remember, what server did you play? I don't even remember what server I played in Psalm, bro. Like, it's been so long. I forgot what they're fucking called, but were you ranking? I'll never forget the name. You played Warrior, right? It was either Warrior or Pally. Human male Warrior or Pally. And I think you were trying to break into 13 or something. And I remember everybody coming together and like, this guy Briz Nasty, he's pumping, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And we inflated the bracket massively last second. We did a bunch of turn-ins. It was you? Oh, shit, man. That's crazy. People were very mad. Yes. Yeah, I was out. Yes. Yes. But you did get fucked 1 week, right? Because I remember 1 week you did get fucked. You were trying to push. I think you were trying to get 13. We boosted up the whatever, the honor cap for the brackets, like last minute, and you didn't get it 1 week. Made the 13 and stopped. I see. That's crazy, bro. Small world. Fucking up brackets is bis. Okay, sociopath. Okay, buddy. I'm a team player. I'm a bracket. I'm not a. What's the opposite of a bracket breaker? I'm a bracket massager. I massage the brackets. I strengthen the morale. I make sure everybody's good to go.
Oh, this is just
I'm
terrible.
A bracket
I
enforcer.
sent out my top assistant, junior surveyor.
Bracket fluffer. If any single person reached out to me or anything, I wouldn't have done it. But not a single person said a word to me. Interesting. But isn't that crazy? I remembered that though, Briz Nasty. Ranking is so fun in Classic, dude. Like, it was such a cool experience in hindsight. I fucking loved it. Yeah, it was a lot of sleepless nights. Yes, I had to fall asleep with a baby monitor on my face for like weeks. Like, I unironically did that. Baby monitor is the ranker's #1 tool. You think I'm memeing you? I'm being completely being unfacetious. I'm being completely dead ass serious. If you guys ever want to rank in Vanilla WoW, the best thing you can invest in is a baby monitor. I got people that weren't even dads buying baby monitors on Amazon. They were like, "Yo, what baby monitor do you use, bro? Yo, what baby monitor do you use?" I was like, "I use this one, man." And I had people like, I had my boy Schoolcraft, I had my boy Sect, like they bought baby monitors with no children because it's BIS. You just point the baby monitor, the camera, at your screen, and instead of sleeping at your desk, you can go sleep in your bed for a few minutes. Baby monitor next to your ear, so when the cue pops, you can hear the cue. It's BIS. BIS. With your Amazon affiliate link. Exactly. It is the most BIS. I did it once, I'll do it again. Baby monitor, all day. Just wear wireless headphones. It's not the same. It's not the same. Trust me. You're going to fall asleep with wireless headphones on and they're going to die. You know? Like with the baby monitor, like it's chill. Like it's wireless. You can bring it around with you. It's a little screen. You can hear it. You can bring it down to the kitchen. The thing is, bro, you can bring the baby monitor down to the kitchen and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And you can always hear the cue. And you're not, because if you miss the cue, you're cooked. You're in like a 5-man weave. If you miss the cue, you're like out. Like it's really bad if you fuck the cues up. So this allows you to live your life in short little bursts, even though you're ranking the baby monitor. Yes, I had to take it away from my young child. You know, my young child didn't have a baby monitor, but you know, I had to do what I had to do. I'm just kidding. I got another baby monitor, but totally healthy. Yeah. Alliance War Chief blessing is for filthy little ones. Outrageous. What's up, Carnaro? First time in the chat. Welcome, bro. What am I even doing over here? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, the chicken escort. Oh yeah. The chicken escort. Yeah. Let's go. The chicken escort. About to escort a chicken. Cargo's goated. Has there ever been a thought to have a streamer-led petition for everyone to sign for Blizzard to release a fresh server? You got them to do hardcore. You have a lot of pull. They know about it though, bro. Sebi. Like we could just to show solidarity. But they know about it already. Like they hear it. They're gonna do one at some point. Like they know all about it. It's just a timing thing for them. I'm 99% sure. It's just they just need more time to finish SOD and finish their projects and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna happen. I will say though, I really don't want to start more drama on this server, guys. So I don't know the best way of going about this. But I'm quite worried. I am quite worried. Baby monitor, hilarious. Yeah, no, it's a huge tech. Fresh is pretty dangerous and it will dilute pops from current servers. Do you think a fresh is a good idea? Oh yeah, 100%, dude. I mean, fresh is a good idea because I know there will be demand. I know it will be successful. Is it a good business idea? Maybe not. It's probably maybe it could be actually a really bad business idea. That's probably why they're not doing it. Because a fresh server, yes, it satisfies a couple thousand players that are going to play on it, but I don't think Blizzard makes like any more money. It griefs their own project of SOD. It griefs Kata. It griefs SOD. It shows that they're it kind of shows that they're incapable of making new shit that people like. If it becomes way more successful, from a business perspective, I kind of get it. It's kind of bad. But I think if they did release a fresh server, it's going to be very successful again, and the server is going to be huge, and there's going to be just a lot of energy and hype again back into Classic. But it's an angle of Classic you can't monetize well. You do Pirates yet? Yeah, I did. Bring back old guild panel on logout skips. There's actually a weak aura that brings back the old guild panel. Do you think DD will potentially get shut down? No, I don't think that. But man, I honestly don't know if I should I want to handle this in the right way. And I feel like just straight up honesty and transparency is the best way. But just like hardcore, this is a community project, right? And it grows. And it grows. And it grows organically and naturally. And the vibes are immaculate. Get one streamer, one community leads to another, to another, to another. It grows, it blossoms. It's so sick. Everyone's having a great time. We're doing something different. We're playing in the sandbox. We're enjoying ourselves. The vibes are immaculate, like I said. There's peace in the lands. I guess it hasn't been that peaceful on DD, though. There has been our fair share of drama already, though. There really has. But what basically happens is at a certain point, the griefers come along. And just like hardcore, it's basically going to happen again. And I'm at the point right now where I do believe it's going to happen, and that's why I'm even talking about it. Like, it is happening. There is a guild. They put out a massive announcement calling everybody to Deviate to Light in their guild. Straight up griefer guild. On White Man on SOD. And they just love fucking with people. Now, I don't think they can fuck with people as much as, like, I mean, we're playing multi-life, right? It's not hardcore or anything like that. Like, you have to understand. We're playing multi-life. So, at the end of the day, like, honestly, the worst thing they can do is, like, kite civilians into our events and stuff like that. But, pretty sure they're going to come here and break all the phase rules and stuff like that. So I'm literally just trying to be as transparent as possible. I see it coming from a mile away, just like I saw lots of stuff on the hardcore server coming from a mile away. That shit's just gonna happen, bro. And there's not much we can do about it. It just is what it is. I'm going into this drama and all this with a different mentality this time. Like, I just have accepted the fact that there's always going to be griefers in vanilla WoW. There's always going to be people trying to ruin a good thing. You just have to play through. You can't get mad, really. You just have to accept it. It's just like a fucking fundamental truth. It's a law of physics. Where there is vanilla WoW, there will be dedicated griefers. Where there is a community project, that will happen at some point. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. We will see what happens. But what do you guys think? Like, if there's just a guild that rolls on the server and you're playing Deviate Delight, we just keep playing, right? And hopefully, I just hope that we're able to come together and just play through, and that the phase schedule won't crumble, and people will still be down and just be like, you know what, it's not that serious. Like, if there's a guild getting max gear and shit like that, like, it's fine, like, whatever, like, you know, it's whatever, we just play through. But, like, the weird thing is, man, if I read you the messages, like the announcements they have talking about it, it's fucking weird, boys. Like, do you want to hear it? It's like they are sensible people in a way, but they just twist it in a way where it's like a good thing. Like, you want to hear it? Okay, I'm gonna play you some. Okay, I'm gonna read you some. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? This is about to be weird. At everyone, important announcement regarding SOD/era. Hold on, let me just not die here. I think I need the AoE taunt, and I think I need to do this and this. Not let the scorpion die. We should probably fear too. This is actually a pretty hard thing, right? We should probably bandage while we can. Not take anything for granted. We pulled another one too. I'm gonna net that. Okay. Do this. Need to make sure the chicken doesn't die as well. Chicken's okay. Kill the basilisk next. I think this guy can stun. Doing okay. We still have potion and we still have hellstone. So I think we're doing okay. I think we're weathering the storm. Chicken's running. Okay. Just give me a second, I'll get back to it. Okay. One second. Isn't Greek Warrior a wood department guy? Maybe he can talk some sense into them. Yeah, maybe. I mean, a lot of people have heard of him. Like, you guys played with them on SOD and stuff, and on White Main. I've never interacted with them. I don't know. Maybe I know some of them from private servers. I'm not sure. But people talk about them like they're the goddamn, like, fucking, like, Illuminati or, like, the Yakuza or something. Like, but, you know, anyway, hold on. Let me read this in 1 second. Okay. Important announcement regarding SOD/era. All brother comrades of Wood Department should read what I am saying here. As your leader, it is my personal responsibility to ensure that decisions I make and the direction I could take us are what is best for the guild and our community as a whole. Like, so far, this guy is seeming like a leader. He's seeming like a good person. Like, he's seeming like a guy who's just like, you know, this is legit, right? In our last guild meeting with more than 100 people listening, sheesh, I reiterated my desire that we should achieve Horde NA first, hard mode, MC clear. Oh, this is for SOD shit. I chose this as a guild objective with the expectation that we would gain a great deal of honor and prestige by doing so. So these are people that care about honor and prestige. They care about their rapport and their reputation with the community, okay? Alright, alright. However, at the end of the day, that achievement is truly only appreciated by 20 people who directly participate in it. Our guild doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Our conquered achievements speak for all of us already. The version of the game that I love the most and that I have the most passion for is Vanilla Classic. So these people love vanilla. They love classic. They love vanilla. The fresh that exists on Deviate Delight WoW era is more than simply alluring. It is an opportunity for this guild. Here is what is happening there. 1. Streamers are pushing all of their viewer base to play on DD. 2. Those streamers and their viewers are playing Alliance. 3. They are actively making rules regarding how to play their version of Fresh. The population of DD is larger than SOD Crusader Strike at this point. Is that true? That's fucking crazy if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I hope it's true. I definitely think we have more than Starfall now. That is where the people are. That is where the fresh meat is, Monk S. Those are the players we want to stomp into the ground. Like, okay, that's the first point where it's just getting weird, right? Like, for no reason, bro. You love Vanilla WoW. It's your favorite game. Like, that's where it's like losing me, you know? I am now changing this guild's full attention as a whole from the sole objective being focused on side. We are now going to make our primary objective to go to DD and to grief streamers and their audience, and then this is in all caps, for the purpose of making a statement that we desire real fresh and not their fresh. But that's just straight up fucking cuckoo, like, that, like, what? Love Vanilla WoW, love Classic. I'm gonna grief streamers, okay. Grief the streamers and their audience for the purpose of making a statement that we desire real fresh and not their fresh. Isn't there a logic gap there? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, how does that send any kind of message whatsoever? You love vanilla, you love the idea of a community fresh. You see what I'm saying? We cannot divide our attention in two directions. We will commit ourselves to DD. I am not walking away from SOD. You shouldn't either. We're going to play the season out to the end. Blah, 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 blah. We will not be progging in SOD. Okay. We will continue to have raid teams on SOD. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, no, please don't die. Please don't die, chicken. Please don't die. I can't. I've come this far. Don't die. Oh no, I'm stunned. Please don't die, chicken. Please don't die, chicken. I'm retelling. I need to kill these guys. Please don't die, chicken. We've come so far, man. Please, bro. Well, there's one more thing. Okay. From this point forward, it is my expectation and command that you join your brothers on DD, where we have 80 plus people playing there already. You can pay our designated Chinaman, Marco Savic, $165 USD to level from 1 to 60 if that's what you want to do. Many of us are. 99% are also simultaneously leveling by hand in order to enjoy fresh with the boys. The majority of our leveling wave is between 15 and 30. You're not too late. This guild is more than a guild. It's a community that was established for our members to play together and enjoy PvP on a massive scale. The leadership has unanimously agrees that my decision is what is best for our community, our thing. We love this game. We play it constantly, every day, and that isn't going to change. So they love this game. They have passion for this game. He's not afraid. I don't know who this is, by the way. The name is all like redacted and shit like that. I actually have no idea who this is. But they love this game. They love vanilla. They love fresh. They want real fresh. They want to send a message that they want real fresh. And this is where the logic gap is. So let's go grief streamers and their audience. Like, how does that make sense? Okay, we love this game. We play it constantly every day, and this isn't going to change. Come with me. Trust in me. And know that I have always provided my members with the best opportunities to have the most enjoyment out of the game. We want to put the attention on this fresh because we are upset that we don't have a real fresh. That's our goal. That's what we want, and that's why we are doing it. Help me understand this, boys. I am absolutely hyped to do this. This is what I am excited for. Our propaganda videos are based on what we do in Vanilla Classic. This is what we live for. Join us, comrade. Come home. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I don't even, like, there's like this passion flowing. There's like this positivity. Like, they're hype. They want to play fresh with the boys. It all sounds really good. Like, they want to come back home and play vanilla. But I don't understand the desire to grief the community. You know what I mean? Like, hype to do this. Is it hype to play vanilla or hype to grief people? Anyway, I haven't even looked at the chat. Let me see. That's what they like doing. So, I honestly don't know what to make of it, guys. I don't know these guys. I haven't interacted with them. But I feel like honesty is the best policy. Transparency to the community so that you guys know whatever happens to DD, you guys have the full picture. If DD crashes and burns, if that's what happens to this server, and I'm not saying it will, but if this server crashes and burns, you have all information. You can form your own story or for your own understanding, you know. But what I've noticed is every time there's a good thing, every time the community comes together to play in the sandbox, to do something that I believe is wholesome, you know, like the Guns of Northwatch event that we did and more stuff, there's always motivated, excited people there that want to ruin the fun, right? And like they actually like really enjoy fucking with people. And I guess that's the thing with video games ever since I was a kid. Like they're even in like, you know, shooters and stuff like Call of Duty, Halo, stuff like that. Like there are always like, you know, people who are just like trolls and like creepers and stuff. But I don't know, bro. It's just, it's strange. It's strange because it's like they're griefers, but they're not like unhinged griefers. Like they're like talking, like there's like a command presence there. Like they're organized. They're, you know, talking about how they love the game. It's not the typical griefer like archetype where it's just straight up like, you know, just like unhinged, like spamming racist stuff and stuff like that. This is something else. But I really do think just getting it out there, getting the information out there, putting that out there, so whatever happens to the server, if the phase schedule ends up crumbling, right? If people, if our events end up getting giga griefed and there's civilians being kited over there, whatever ends up happening, you guys will see it coming. I will see it coming. We will see how this all plays out. And it's ultimately, we can't do much, right? We're just playing on the server. It would be up to Blizzard if they wanted to do anything about it, if they wanted to try to like safeguard their RP realms or whatever. But you guys know the truth. It is out there. And as far as I'm concerned, we just continue to play through. We just keep leveling, having a good time. And we just do the best we can. You know, DD might have a short life. It might have a long life. If the server were to shut down today and everybody were to abandon ship, I still had a really good time playing here, my boys. It's not about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's the journey, you know? Already, man. That Guns of Northwatch event. And I'm a bit relieved because hardcore, I straight up was fighting griefers for over a year straight on hardcore. You guys know that. And it was a big thing that led to my, you know, like my rise and fall. Getting too caught up in that world. But this is a little different, right? Like we're just playing multi-life vanilla. It doesn't feel like the stakes are that high, to be honest. Like we're just playing vanilla on this kind of like low pop realm. It's growing. If the server shuts down or whatever, or like not shuts down, but if people lose interest or whatever, like it's not that big of a deal. But you know, it's a shame. It's honestly just a shame that people get so excited and motivated to just try to fuck with people. Anyways, sent you a disc DM. Let me see. Isn't it technically against TOS to not RP on an RP realm? You sent it on Discord or? Yeah. But I mean, now you guys know as much as I know. I don't really. Don't really know what the best way, how the best way to handle it, to be honest. It kind of sucks that griefers have never once affected me in HC or anywhere but the cargoes and streamers they fuck with, everything up for them, like I literally do not even see them in game. Yeah. Battle for Darnassus. I mean, the things that come to mind on how we can basically, you know, still play through and have a good time. I honestly think we should make a culture here on the server that if you get DHKs, like civilian kills, it's okay. Like, it's almost like a badge of honor. Like, it's okay. Like, I still want to play in these events. I still want to go do Guns of Northwatch event. I still want to go do the Battle for Windshear Crag. Like, I still want to do all these fun things that we're planning. Even if you get DHKs and you can't rank and you're hard stuck rank 1, I'm fine with that. Ultimately, that gear, all that stuff is only as valuable. It's only, you know, as valuable amongst the people you're playing with. If I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
Talk to me.
that's one thing. Yeah, they're currently playing here. Yeah, Windshear Crag. Yeah, that's my top choice at the moment. Windshear Crag, I think, would be really cool as a battle. But you know, these guys like World PvP. That's what they said in the message. Like, they really like World PvP and they want to experience World PvP on a massive scale. Why wouldn't they just want to do the events? You know, like actually play in the events. Like, that is World PvP on a massive scale. Like, that's the best. That is the most massive scale.
Where would you like to fly to?
Oh, I forgot to get the surveying gear. Fuck my life. I was already down there too. What are we gonna do next? I still have stuff in Feralus. We have Yeti hides, natural minerals. Yeah, we still have some stuff in Feralus. Donna's Dark Heart. There's the Harpy Kill quest top left too. Let's go to Feralus.
Where would you like to fly to?
Yeah, let's go Feralus, boys.
Straight.
Let's go Feralus. It shouldn't be that hard to get a group of people together to kill civilian NPCs for the events to make it safe for people. I mean, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna do that, gear. I found my hunter. I don't really care. I've already ranked before. It would be nice to get the blue set, get the rank 10, and just casually get up there. But I'll take the L on my hunter. I'll just kill civilians and stuff. And I'll try to rank on my warrior. I'm gonna main swap to my warrior anyway, so. And I think there's some other people out there like that too. They don't really care about ranking. You know, certain classes don't need to rank at all in this game, you know? They don't, maybe just rank 10, so if you're in that boat, you really couldn't care less. Like, you can just help, like, kill civilians and stuff as they're getting kited over. Yo, what's up, Ashley? How you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. It shouldn't be that hard to get. Oh, yeah. What up, guy in the chat? Redeeming a straw pool. Go ahead, bro. Ask the question. Cargos, I don't care about rank at all. I already killed the Elwyn Baker whenever I feel like it. I'll kill whoever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Fiddlefunk. So, like, yeah, if you could help out with that, bro, that would be great. Probably need them on both Alliance and Horde. Yeah. That's really just going to be what it is. Like, we're going to be doing big World PvP events at certain places, and you can just kite over NPCs, just like with like you're kiting over Terramis or anything else. You just kite like the fucking bread vendor over there, and it just gets killed in the madness, and then everyone gets a DHK. We were talking about this though last night. The thought of Blizzard taking out DHKs. I know I'm like a no changes guy. I know I've said like a million times, so I don't want to be hypocritical here. I don't want to have like cognitive dissonance on this. When I say just leave Era alone, leave vanilla alone, don't touch vanilla, I do want that. But I cannot think of a single positive thing that DHKs add to the game. It's purely negative. It stops people from raiding cities. It stops people from World PvP in general. It's anti-vanilla DHKs. Because the thing is, the people who are griefing, they don't care about DHKs. They'll just kill the civilian regardless. They really don't care. I've seen it time and time again on Bloodsail. Like, and there's plenty of NPCs that you can kill that aren't civilians but are of equal importance. You know, like bottleneck quest NPCs. Like, do you guys remember on Bloodsail they would kill the you know, the Elwyn logging camp on the east side of the zone, where you get like the red linen bandanas, and there's the piles of wood you have to loot. There's this one NPC where you have to turn in like the piles of wood or something, and it's you know, they killed this NPC over and over again. Like, this huge line would form, and it ended up being like 50 characters waiting for this NPC to spawn, and he just gets ambushed over and over again, dies, gets one-shotted. You know, stuff like that. Should all streamers roll ally? Anybody who's in this community should go alliance. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I mean, I'd be down to go alliance. You could try to make lemonade out of the situation, where like you just accept the fact that okay, there's going to be widespread massive griefing. Let's make lemonade out of it. Like, let's go alliance and just straight up fight them all day every day. And like that's just like kind of fun content, you know, just constant world PvP. I do feel a bit bad for the people who are trying, like, unironically trying to RP though. They're going to get caught in the crossfire of that. Like, they might absolutely hate that. The people who are just trying to like casually game and enjoy, I have a feeling they're going to like really not like that, and they're going to want to quit. But you know, that is also a good thing to keep in mind. You can just quit. Like, you can just transfer to white man at any time, right? So if people, you know, it's not like they're stuck. Any reason why we should keep this gut ripper? Any reason at all? I don't think so, right? It's already ran its course. Okay. We have food, we have band-aid. But yeah, I'd be down to go alliance and just, you know, world PvP every day. Just like, that's the whole content. You turn on the stream and you're just like fighting as soon as you start the stream all the way until it's off. Honestly, use streamer clout to grief them 24/7 and make them quit. It doesn't work, man. That strat doesn't work. Believe it or not, you know, this is not my first rodeo dealing with griefers. I've dealt with them for a long time, as you guys know, and their personality type, they're very persistent. They actually get like more motivated when you do that. That's not really like the best way. I don't really know the best way, but that's not the best way. I've already tried that before. not using streamer cloud, but I've tried to really fight fire with fire. And it's an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle. You just have to find a way to like reverse Uno card 5-head make lemonade out of the situation, right? So you kind of take whatever they're trying to do and find a way to actually kind of have fun with it. So I mean, this could just turn into like a giga world PvP server. And like it's straight up like World of Warcraft. As soon as you log on, you're in massive danger. Multiple rogues hunting you, you know, and you just like RP with that, and you always go around with a group and stuff. It does sound kind of fun. And then honestly, that just might be the way the server goes, and then you just raid on white man, or you just raid on another server. Yeah, good point on DHK. DHK is too bad. Blizzard never does anything right. Almost 6 years and stuff. Wait, can you guys tell me your thoughts on that though? What's good about DHKs? There was one guy who made a point yesterday when I brought it up that like made like an okay point about why maybe it's good. But I know we have some vanilla purists in the audience. I know you guys love this game too, and you truly want the best for it. And we see stuff like this, right? And I'm sensitive to it, bro. I see this guild shit, like this voice, the voice chat, the new guild pane, like even this, as silly as it is, it bothers me. So I'm sensitive to changes in vanilla too, trust me. But I'm just wondering, like, what does, you know, why are DHKs here? Oi, 46 no mage. Here we go. I kind of don't want to kill the Alliance anymore, too. Like, I'm kind of rooting for the Alliance, bro. I feel bad killing this no, man. I want them to fucking succeed, man. I think it was a good initiative, bad judgment situation. You saw druids can use pole arms now in era, right? What? Druids can use pole arms? And about damn time. About time Blizzard got their act together. I've been telling them from the start, dude. Druids need to use pole arms. It's cringe they can't. I've been trying to get Ice Barb Spear on my druid for a minute, bro. Thank God. What are the chances Turtle Blowout 2.0 actually happens? I have no idea, dude. I hope it happens, though. That might be the future, boys. Whoa, you okay, buddy? You okay, buddy? You alright, man? No slide there. No offense, Cargos, but you probably handle creepers in the worst way possible. You give them way too much airtime and react super strongly to them. You're right. You're right. It's possible. I definitely think the first time round with Bloodsail, I handled it wrong. This time I'm trying a different strategy though, bro. Like, this time around I'm literally just trying to like be calm and just explain it to the community as a whole and just put all the cards on the table. And I feel, I don't know how it's gonna go, but at least it's out there, you know, it's out there into the universe. It's on Blizzard or the community to, like, you know, do what we need to do. Yo, what up, Taquin? TWoW only has 6k players. Don't see how you can play Classic with that many players. 6k players? That's a lot of players on their main server. I feel like they have more than that, though. Only 6k? There's no shot. There's a lot of Turtle Sisters out there. Their main server only has 6k? I'm curious on why the DD community didn't consider SOD as a form of fresh. It's just too much, bro. It's a Frankenstein. Like, the classes, the specs, the talents, they're in a good place in 112. And if you like vanilla, a big reason why is because the classes and like this unique sense of flavor and class identity, the pacing, all that type of stuff. So like, when you mess with the classes and the talents and you go full Ascension WoW with it, it quickly turns into a Frankenstein. The game becomes unrecognizable and it loses all form of like realness and reality. Like, it feels like you're playing like a fun server. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel worth really investing into. It's going to be there and gone. Like, the season's going to run its course. You'll probably never see anything like that again. You know? I don't think... Do you think if they do another season, they're going to do runes again? I don't think so, bro. I think they're returning to form. I think they're going back, like, way more no changes with it on the next season. You know what I mean? So it's like... SOD, I think, could be fun. If I didn't have Deviate Delight to play, and like when I returned to streaming, I was planning on playing SOD. I did. I leveled to 50. I got all my runes. I was on Crusader Strike. I was like, all right, I'm ready with the boys. Here we go. With Boca, with Graves, with Stay Safe, all that. I was ready to go. But then I just played vanilla for like 2 seconds, like 2 milliseconds. I did one stream just to kind of like humor Aladar and see what they were doing on this server. Instantly fell in love again and like instantaneously realized it was way better than SOD. Just the pacing is just chef's kiss. Like, yeah, the sense of progression, how real the levels feel, it just wasn't even close, you know, and I haven't really looked back since. But I mean, that's my take. I think the community, like the standard issue community take right now is that SOD was fun. Phase 1 was really fun. I enjoyed Phase 1. I thought it was sick. And then they put incursions into the game. Then it became too much of a grind. It became alt unfriendly. They went too far with the runes. Phase 3 took too long. Those are all the normal sound bites you hear, right? When it comes to like just the normal SOD enjoyer take on why they don't like SOD anymore. You know? So Classic is great, but men, warriors, and rogues always dominate, and that's not fun. But the thing is, there's just more to the story than that. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I hear you. They're very strong DPS classes, but there's more to the story. Like, their life as a warrior, as a rogue, is worse than your life in a lot of ways. If you're playing like a hunter, for example, the quality of life for warriors, in a way, is way, way worse. You know, you're competing for the most valuable gear. Everything is hella expensive. You have to rank to at least 12 or you're considered literally hot dog water and people don't even want you in the guild. There's like 15 other brown classes in the raid that you're competing against. It's hyper competitive, hyper sweaty. As soon as anyone gets any kind of big ticket item, everyone is like low-key fucking seething. You have no inventory space. You literally have 0 inventory space. You need a flask set, you need a tank set, you need a DPS spec, you need all types of weird just like items, trinkets, gadgets, consumables, gizmos, all this. So you have literally 0 inventory space. You're playing the game with 1 bag space. You know? That's the price you play as warrior. So yeah, they're really strong. They do a lot of damage. But it's literally like daily driving a Lambo. Can you daily drive a Lambo? No, dude. You go over a pothole and you fucking are out like 20 grand. You do an oil change and it's $600. Like, you know, there's more to it than that. So like the game is balanced in other ways. The quality of life, like you need to collect buffs and you can't get the buffs solo. You have to go get a hunter buddy to run you through tribute. Or like you need SGC but you can't do SGC solo, so you need to go like pay a healer. You need Hodge, so you need to go pay a healer to do Emp runs. You need to like bribe everybody and their mama. You're like stressed out. You're right. Warrior is sick. Like I love Warrior in vanilla. Is an amazing class. The damage is extremely satisfying. The playstyle, stance dancing, all that. But there's like a counterbalance there in terms of quality of life, in terms of sweat levels. And I make the comparison with Hunter because Hunter, you're still, you know, you're able to do great damage. You're very self-reliant. You level fast. The gearing is chill. The itemization is brain dead easy. You don't have to worry about defense, weapon skill, glancing blows, anything like that. You just fucking stack agility and profit. Like that is Hunter itemization. Just get as much agility as you can. You don't even need hit, bro. Fuck hit. Run 3 hit. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Just get more agility. You know, like that's Hunter. And like you just make hella gold. You get buffs whenever you want. Trib buffs. If you need raid consumables, you can get half of them on your own just by running tribute. You get health potions, mana potions, fucking alcohol from the vendor. Like the quality of life is super high. You know what I mean? Like they can also solo every dungeon in the game. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like that is one of the common things people say when they talk about vanilla. You bet if you're interested in raiding, you better roll brown class. Better roll brown class, or you're gonna do bad damage. But that's only half the story. Yeah, are you prepared to daily drive a Lamborghini? Are you prepared? Do you have the time and energy and bankroll to daily drive a Lambo? Maybe so. Maybe so. That's interesting, but other classes can't even get an invite to raids, so that's shit. I think classic. Well, which class can't get an invite to raids? You know what I mean? Because people even say Enhanced Shaman. Is Enhanced Shaman the biggest meme spec in vanilla, guys? What in your opinion is the biggest meme spec? It probably actually isn't. It's probably my vote on that is probably fucking Boomkin. To be honest, it's probably Boomy though. Unless you can think of something else. Boomies bring something. What does Broomy bring? Ret 100%. Ret Pally. Shadow Priest. Ooh, Shadow Priest? Maybe, dude. It could be Shadow Priest. I don't know, but you have Dispel. Nah. Shadow Priest is good. What the fuck? You have Dispel. You have offensive and defensive Dispel. That's good. What does Boomkin bring? Boomkin, it's Boomkin. 100% Boomkin. What does Boomkin bring? Battle Res? Who cares? The guy who lost his world buffs anyway. He's dead. He's dead. He's useless. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. Like, what does Boomkin bring? Innervate? I mean, just get a Feral. You know what I mean? Like, just the Feral's 10 times better. Crit Aura? No, that's not Boomkin. Oh, for the casters, bro? For like the 3 casters? Just get Feral. You know what I mean? Like, just compare Feral to Boomkin. 3 crit? You're saying Ret doesn't... I don't know. The spell crit aura? The spell crit aura? That's kind of... Like, what's more useful? The melee crit aura? Or like the physical damage crit aura? Or the spell one? The Feral can off-tank stuff. You know how useful that is? When the warriors don't want to do it, you just put the Feral and just to tell them to go tank a bunch of mobs, tell them to do whatever, right? Like, Red Paladin is just a Holy Paladin with a 2k mana pool. But the thing is, Veronite, the reason why I think, like, even Enhanced Shaman and Paladin are in the same boat, comparatively on Alliance and Horde, is those classes are absolutely mandatory to have a certain amount of them in the raid. You absolutely it feels unplayable to raid without all paladin buffs, right? It feels unplayable to raid without a shaman in each group. Unplayable. People, you're gonna tell warriors that they don't have Wind Fury, and they have to show up to raid and they have no Wind Fury. I unironically think if you tell warriors they're not getting Wind Fury this week, they will probably raid. They'll probably raid. They're probably not going to pop their boon, and they're probably just going to go find another guild. They're going to get so like low-key tilted about it. They're going to be sitting there seething the entire raid that they don't have Wind Fury. Oh God. And some people, you know, the shaman buffs are just essential. So like you kind of can't have enough shamans. Like if you're raiding and a group doesn't have a shaman, like it's a travesty, right? What do you choose if you're the raid leader? If you're an Ampi's boat, you have one more slot to fill, and you have an absolute pumper warrior, monster masher warrior, sick gear, big pumper, knows what to do, versus an enhanced shaman, and just a kind of a mid enhanced shaman, versus another brown class. Bro, you take the enhanced shaman. People want their buffs. They get very unhappy without the buffs. You just have, that's what I'm saying. Enhanced shaman's gonna have a spot there. Like, I rest my case. It's the same thing with paladin. Imagine you raid without like blessing of wisdom or like blessing of might. Those are the smaller ones. Imagine raiding without blessing of kings or salve, bro. That's literally, I think people just leave on the spot. No kings? All right, bro. I'll see you later. See you, man. Thanks for the invite. I actually gotta go. My dog just died. Sorry. Salve is bis. I didn't have one for you last week. Wanted to neck myself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when people say like it's okay, like people don't really care. Like if you're playing feral or enhance, the raid doesn't really care. They just want their buffs. People are kind of goblins about that stuff, right? They're like, oh, you want to play enhanced shaman? Like, no problem, man. Knock yourself out. I'll take him in my group. Like, yeah, no worries. Like, you want to play feral? Yeah, dude, that's awesome, dude. Feral pumps. You should get crowd pummelers, and you should totally do that, bro. Let me get the feral next week, please, please. Can I pay? Like, can I get the feral in my group? We'll pay you 100 gold. My dog just died from laughing at the prospect of my DPS in the raid with no Wind Fury. So that's what I'm saying. What does Boomkin bring that is essential? What does Boomkin bring? Nothing. Casters are used to getting put into the cuck shed. Casters are conditioned to getting put into the cuck shed and living there. They're used to putting up blessing of fucking the curse of recklessness and not dotting stuff. They're used to putting up fucking icy winter chill. They're used to having the whole raid comp not designed for their form of damage. They're used to taking L's. If you play caster in vanilla, you're used to it. You know what I mean? They're not. You think the casters are gonna demand 3 crit? I'm not playing. I don't have Boomkin buff. I'm out. You know what they're gonna say? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now we can add another brown class. Hell yeah. All right, man. Yeah. Sorry you feel that way, bro. See you later, man. See you later. And they're gonna be low key talking in like officer chat, like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. More than S-Priest. S-Priest is only good for mind control. So what you're saying is I need to play a caster? I'm just saying, like, what is Boomkin? Hey, weren't we in Angoro yesterday? And now Feralus. What's up, Astro? Yeah, we're going to be back in Angoro. We just need to get a few levels. We did a little bit of the early stuff in Angoro. What about Shadow Priest? Any place for them in classic raids? I think Shadow Priest, at least they bring Dispel, and Dispel is very important in every raid, mainly defensive Dispel. You know what I mean? So Priest is always going to be good because of that. They have good like AoE healing throughput, right? Not as much as Shaman, but like way more than Paladin. So like if you're playing Alliance, Priest is going to be able to like provide more like group healing than a Paladin. Oh, but you're saying Shadow, right? Oh, dude, Shadow. Yeah, I mean, like you can't use Shadow Weaving. There's no like Shadow Weaving. That's the thing, bro. You know, on Psalm, Shadow Priest was bis. Psalm Shadow Priest was literally amazing. It was amazing. It did insane damage. when it had everything, when it had like Curse of Shadow, 5-stack Shadow Weaving, all that, it did very good damage. It provided very good raid utility. It provided like mana back to the raid. It was insanely bis in Som because there was no debuff slots. But because there are debuff slots, it's dead. It's the DOA. Unless you guys can think of something that Shadow Priest brings, you know what I mean? Shadow Priest is a contender with Boomkin for being like, you know, the biggest meme specter. You are right. It's party only, and you even have a debuff slot for it. That's what I'm saying. On Som, you did. On Som, it was unlimited debuffs. That is why I think like the general take with Som was that Blizzard didn't make enough changes. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember the Reddit posts? The timing on Som was rough too. That was probably its biggest hindrance for it being successful. But one of the main changes, one of the main feedback that people had on Som is it's not different enough. And I firmly believe if you're a vanilla WoW enjoyer, you played this game a lot, and you know how to appreciate this game like a fine glass of wine, you and me understand that there was actually massive changes. The game played out totally differently. There was 0.5 out from the start, first time ever. Super fun. Enjoyed that shit. New rank system, unlimited debuff slots, flasks proccing, you know, different mechanics on all the raids. No world buffs was crazy. I mean, that was a mistake, right? That was a mistake. But people were dooming too hard on it too. And I get why. If you're a vanilla purist and you love your buffs and you realize that that's the spirit of vanilla, collecting items and gadgets and gizmos and consumables and buffs and all that, and you realize that, and Blizzard takes away world buffs, your gut reaction is Blizzard doesn't get it. Blizzard is disconnected. Blizzard has no idea what they're doing. I understand that. I understand Dali, Lottie, all those guys were boycotting Som because of that. I understand. But if you actually played Som, it was fun, bro. Like, Warrior was still top DPS by a good amount, generally speaking. I played Warrior. It was still really good. But it was closer. Like, all the classes could cook. Hunters could Serpent Sting. Warlocks could fully dot targets. Like, that felt so good, man. That felt amazing. Everybody could play their class as much as they wanted, bro, to its fullest potential. It was amazing. Shadow Priest could cook. Boom Kids could put up their shit, bro. Insect Swarm, Moonfire, whatever it is. Unlimited debuff slots felt amazing. Amazing. And that has a big impact on the game. Som was much closer to what I thought. Yes, so that's a super hot take, but I agree with you, Scozy. In terms of a version of Classic Plus, Som was leagues closer than Sod, to me personally. But I'm a cooked vanilla hard stuck Andy, and, you know, just take my take with a grain of salt. But if you told me to pick between right now, fresh Som versus fresh vanilla, I would choose vanilla. I would just choose 1x vanilla. It's been enough time. I would just choose regular vanilla. But it's closer. Like, Som would cross my mind. If you had fresh Sod versus fresh 1x Classic, bro, are you kidding me? Like, it would be like, what? It wouldn't even be close. No one's trying to play that. Give me Som with Sod raids and Sod ranking easy. The 25% XP buff is goated. It's fun. It is always fun to play on servers with a little bit boosted XP. You know, I've done many times, like many private servers and stuff with, like, you know, like 7x XP and stuff like that. It's fun. But the novelty does get old and the characters feel cheap. When you play in a server and the XP is boosted, it may not hit you for a while. You may be living in La La Land for a little while enjoying it. Eventually, you'll realize that the characters feel cheap. Subconsciously. Like, the characters only feel real when they're leveled up on 1x. I know it's a hot take, but I'm here to give you some hot takes and make you think. Like, the characters only feel real when it's just regular 1x, bro. And you can still play your character and have a good time. But deep down, you know it's a cheap character. It's a fucking Dollar Tree character. It's a Dollar Tree character. It's a fucking Walmart character. Discount character. 50% off. The 1x forces characters to traverse all of Azeroth. Yeah. 1x, everybody knows the grind. They know the pain of 1x. They know what it's like to struggle bus through the 40s. They know what it's like to struggle bus through STV. They know what it's like to grind in the Naga cave for 3 levels on Alliance. You know what I mean? That's a rite of passage. That means more than you think. That's important that everyone goes through that. You know, if characters are too easy to get, it cheapens the experience, right? Like, overall. I know it sounds like it sounds like a hater take. You know, I don't want everyone to have every class. But, like, let me ask you. Do you want people to play on the server that you choose, that's your main server, do you want everyone to have a 60 of every class? Think about it. It sounds like you're being a hater, but probably not. You don't want everyone to have everything. You want people to have to choose. These are the classes I'm investing in. These are the classes I know how to play. Like, I don't want people just to have every single, like, it's like, I can't really articulate it, but it feel like the world feels cheaper, you know? Like, you want people to have to choose what classes, like, and if you're gonna level a new character, it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna be an investment of time, and you're eventually gonna get there, and, like, you know, maybe you can level up 2 characters. One X all day, yeah. And that's, like I said, and also when it comes to the culture of, like, just vanilla and being classic gamers, you know that meme where it's like Goofy from Mickey Mouse, and he's got the crazy eyes, and he's like, and I'd do it again. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. Here, look. Here. This one right here. This right here. You know this meme? I'll fucking do it again. I know you might think I'm a weirdo, but I kind of like that shit. Like, I like how that's one thing that separates us too from, like, the retail gamers. Like, we're not scared to go again. We're not like WoW hoarders. Like, it's okay. We'll delete our characters. We play hardcore. We play a cyclical game. Like, it's about the journey, not the destination. We enjoy the leveling. 1x, it's like, give it to me, baby. I want to go back. My brain is fucking fried, bro. Put me back in there. I'm ready to go Elwyn Forest for the 700th time. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I'm gonna fucking go to the Django load mine. I'm gonna do it all over again. Just watch, you know. And they think we're kind of crazy for doing it, but that's okay. That's just part of, like, you know, that's what makes us different. That's a pillar of our community as classic gamers. You know, we're not out here trying to necessarily. I mean, it's cool to keep your characters and have them be immortalized in some way. I like the ecosystem we have, where you can, you know, you have these trophy backgrounds like White Man, Mancrick, and stuff that you'll always be able to play, even when we're like 70 years old.
Can you speak a bit about it and what the future plans are at all? Good content, Tai.
Yo, what up, Tonzo? Are you Tonzo from HC Defense? You know, just in time, bro. All these HC Defense guys coming back just in time for the fucking new grief wave. Just catching up on the DD movement. So this is an RPPVP server. I didn't realize this at the time, but probably, like, the #1 thing that makes it different is that the auction house isn't linked and the world isn't linked. Like, most of all the other servers in Era are linked. So, like, the White Main AH is linked to the ATS AH, and I guess they did that so there's more listings, more liquidity, it's easier to play the game, there's more consumables. Like, you know, they integrated all the servers, and a lot of other servers have layers. This server has no layers. The AH is its own thing. It's an RP realm. It was completely dead. It was fucking Tutankhamun dead. There was no one here, no one really raiding or anything. Just a handful of characters on the server. So a few people came here, planted the flag, Lewis and Clark style, declared this is the new Vanilla Fresh. Started to pick up steam. They hit up Blizzard, told Blizzard about it. Blizzard was chill. They disabled transfers on and off the realm. So they've been reporting bots, getting rid of the bots. There's no way for the bots to really, like, siphon resources out of this realm and go to White Main. So over time, this server became more and more, like, legit fresh. And more people started joining. I started joining. I was kind of a Gen 2 Deviate Delight indie myself. I was not a Gen 1 guy. I just came here, like, a few weeks after it happened. And then one domino falls, another domino falls, more streamers come. Spread the word. It's like a lightning rod. The timing is right. People miss vanilla. They want to go back home. Sod's out. Cat is out. And yeah, now here we are now. And now that this community has picked up enough steam where it's just like hardcore, Tonzo. Now here comes the griefers. Same thing all over again. This server is pretty much, like, identical to how hardcore was. And that's where we're at. Thank you for the prime, though. I appreciate it. I mean, retail players are playing the same dungeon 500 times in a season. We were all kind of insane for playing this game in the first place. Yeah. But, like, I don't know, dude. I think if we're true vanilla WoW enjoyers, we need to at least say that we enjoy the leveling. Like, right? You guys enjoy the leveling, right? And be honest. If you don't, then you don't. But, like, you should. You should enjoy the leveling, bro. That's like a huge reason of why vanilla is sick. Like, it's the journey. Like, it's hard, but it's a hurt so good pain. It's a hurt so good pain. It's like you go to the chiropractor and they crack your neck. You know, it's not heartbreaking, but it's like kind of strange sometimes. Where I hear people, I see people who I view as vanilla Andes, and people are like, "Yo, come play DD with us, bro. Come play DD, man. Like, we need you." And they're like, "No way, I'm leveling on 1x again. No way, I'm leveling on 1x again." Bro, what? But you know, that's honestly how they feel. But I'm like, that's the mentality I wish people had. Oh, give it to me, baby. 1x, put me in, bro. I can't wait to fucking spend a month straight just grinding fray feathers, hippogriffs, and that's that fresh in all caps mentality. That's that private server mentality. That's what I wish was the culture we could like carry on, you know, for vanilla. It's like people say that about vanilla WoW enjoyers. Oh, they're just looking for the next fresh in the next 6 months or whatever. Like, hell yeah, we are. Maybe not 6 months, but it's okay to like fresh and go again. But I find it so crazy how fresh isn't even a concept on retail. Like, what does it... Okay, guys, humor me here. I don't know much about retail. But if you're... Okay, let me think. Who's a big retail guy? Let me think. Who's a big retail streamer that I somehow know about? What about that world first guy? What was that guy's name? European dude. Okay, Limit Maximum. That's one guy. That's one. Okay, what do you think Limit Maximum would say if you went up to him and they're like, "Hey, yo, Limit Max, any interest in playing vanilla WoW fresh? Or like any interest on a fresh retail server? Fresh retail." What would they say? Like, what is like the retail player mentality on fresh? Like, why is that concept not even a thing? Why are there 0 fresh retail servers ever? They did Mop Remix, but that was kind of like a fake game mode, right? That's almost like, that's not a real server, Mop Remix, right? That's just something that lasts for a couple months and goes away. I don't fully understand it, but that was what I thought it was, at least. Can't have fresh with collections. So their mentality is like, fresh? What do you mean? So like, all my collections, like all my battle pets, all my mounts, all my transmog, all that stuff is gone? Is that what you mean by fresh? And you're like, yeah, you know, like just like a clean slate, you know, new communities, new guilds, fresh server, everybody level 1, you know, it's exciting. It's like a whole new, like, you know, blank canvas. It's a world, you know, community forming, all this type of stuff, you know, doing previous with the boys, leveling up, you know, doing some dungeon grinds, all that. But like I don't have my mounts, like my transmog, like I don't have my fucking like Ragnaros battle pet. Every patch and every X-Pack feels like fresh. Every patch and every X-Pack feels like fresh. But it's not, though. Like, how does it feel like fresh? Because the guilds are already formed. Everyone's already max level. The server's already developed. There's already, like, an economy. There's an auction house. And the thing is, wait, on retail, all the auction houses are linked, right? The game also changes so much every expansion, so that's part of it, too, I think. No? Retail also has seasons now, right? Which is kind of like a fresh experience. You're saying like with Mythic Plus and stuff, right? Like there's new affixes or whatever. There's a new season. Yeah. Yo, would that be fun? Would that be fun content, bro? Because I'm probably one of the most hard stuck vanilla Andes there are on the planet at this point, right? Like I recommend. I'm probably like on this end of the spectrum. If I did a sit down chat with like a giga retail Andy, like someone who really loves retail and they don't understand classic, and we meet at the table and we talk about our differences and we try to figure each other out. Like, I feel like it'd be kind of funny. To them, Classic is boring and a waste of time. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. Like, I think we're all on the same page where Vanilla WoW isn't the hardest game. It isn't like the most... There is a lot of skill expression in this game. But are we playing Vanilla WoW because it's the most competitive game? You know, when we're younger, when we're in our 20s and stuff like that, you're trying to prove yourself as a gamer and be all you can be, you know, on some Ash Ketchum shit. Like, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Down, down, down. But we're over that, bro. We're just playing like because the game is fun, right? And for community and all that type of stuff. There is a lot of skill expression in Classic, more than people think, but it's like a different type of skill expression. There still is a lot with PvP though, like honestly, like in the Warsong and duels even, but yeah, definitely not playing for the difficulty exactly. We're playing because it's fun and yeah, it's fun. It's kind of like therapeutic. It's relaxing. It's social. Speak for yourself on the playing for fun thing. I'm playing a lot more now because I can actually understand the choices I'm making this time around. Yeah. I mean, the game is just good. We're playing it because the game is just good. It's rewarding. It's satisfying. There's a sense of progression. The world makes sense. It feels massive. There's, you know, it's that art. It's like why you play RPGs. Like this game feels like an RPG, vanilla, right? Yeah, word. The only thing I like about retail is M+. Otherwise, I think Classic is way better overall. I think a lot of people do play both. You just won't find those people sitting in Classic streamers chats. True. True. Hot take. We love vanilla not because it's perfect, but because all the expansions were below it. Yeah. I mean, it's an apple and an orange. I think that people shouldn't even compare vanilla to TBC or Wrath. It's an apple and an orange. You compare the expansions with each other. You compare TBC to Wrath. You leave vanilla out of this. You can compare Kata with TBC. Vanilla ain't part of that conversation, bro. This is the base game. This is different. This is different gravy. You can't compare the base game to the expansions. I play both, but I'm deep into playing on DD right now. Hey Coggers, do you know if Humar the Pride Lord spawn timer? I personally don't, but I bet you somebody in the chat is just weird like that and knows. Yeah, I bet you somebody knows Humar the Pride Lord. The rare that's the Black Tiger and the Barons, right? Vanilla has much more delayed gratification. Retail, you can log in, boost, and farm upgrade after upgrade and be full geared in a week. Doesn't mean either is bad. Yeah, like that's the political answer. Neither is bad. But we all have our choices. We all play what we want to play. Do I think I could have fun in retail? Yes. If for some reason I could not play vanilla or TBC or any of these in the trilogy, right guys? Like I feel like even some of my vanilla indies are the same way. If for some reason all we had was retail, it was the only version of the game we could play, could we play retail and have fun? I think so. Absolutely. There's probably fun stuff to do in the game. Just QBGs or could probably get into battle pets. Probably do a little battle pet arc. Do some M+. I could dabble. Do some arenas. This sounds fun, kind of fun. But that's just, you know, why would I ever play that over vanilla or TBC or Wrath or SOD? The thing with retail is there's no leveling journey. I go to RuneScape or go back to shooters. Retail over SOD 100%. Yeah. Retail is developed by AI. Vanilla is developed with love. Checkmate. Heading straight to RuneScape. The gatekeeping and hyper sweat is way worse on retail. I could see that. I could totally see that because it's a way younger crowd, right? Okay, what's the average age of the classic gamer versus the average age of the retail gamer? And there's no way we'll ever know. I'm just like putting out feelers. I'm gonna guess, bro. I'm gonna guess the average classic gamer is 31. If you average it all out, you'll have people in their 50s, 60s, and you will have some like Zoomers and stuff like that too. But if I had to guess, it's probably like 31. Maybe 33. 31 to 33, in that range. Retail? Bro, retail. Average age of retail. It's probably not teens though, right? Like the youngs, the younglings, they're not, are they even, is WoW even on their radar? Like if you're in middle school right now, you're not thinking about WoW. Only way you know about WoW is like if your dad told you about it. No shot. Youngs don't play MMOs exactly. They're playing like Minecraft, Fortnite, Valorant, Roblox. And I'm talking like they're not even that young. I'm not saying elementary. Like I'm saying if you're in middle school right now. Like if you're, I started playing WoW 6th grade winter break. You know? 6th graders right now are playing Minecraft. That is rank 1. I do believe that. Every young kid I see these days, that's the game they're into. And all they do, they don't want to talk to anybody. They don't want to do anything. They just want to be on their iPad or their phone, and they just want to watch Minecraft YouTube videos. And like when it comes to gaming content creation, we are such a niche. We are so small. I'm sure most of you guys realize that. But it's almost like when you look at the numbers on like makeup channels. You know, in the classic WoW world, I have 300 viewers right now. I'm probably one of the biggest classic streamers at 300 viewers. In like the makeup world, or you know, they have like 50 million subscribers, and it's like, oh, they're kind of like a small to medium sized channel, kind of a small to medium size, kind of a little hodgepodge, kind of. That's a quaint little channel. Got 20 million subscribers. It's like the same thing with Minecraft. Like these guys are like massive, bro. They put a video out and it gets like 10 million views, and it's just like them screaming into a microphone, talking about Minecraft stuff. I started playing Classic when I was 9 in 2004. My son is desperate to play WoW. At 12, I won't let him yet. Really? At 12, you won't let him yet, dude? I think he's ready, bro. At 12? I almost feel sorry for the kids, though. I almost feel sorry for him. Okay, you can call... This might sound fucked up, but I truly believe their childhood... if you're in 6th grade right now, is so ass compared to our childhood. I really do believe that. If you look at all the stuff that we had when we were 12 and the stuff that we were into, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer 40k, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, board games, we're still touching grass, we're still using super soakers, we're still doing stuff like chess and playing board games, Monopoly, all that type of stuff. And then also just like super hot fire fucking IPs like GTA's coming out, Halo's coming out, Lord of the Rings coming out, World of Warcraft coming out. You know, the movies, the music, everything was just, it was so good. Like we were kind of more mature in a way. Like I'm not kidding you. Maybe this is a bad take, but these young kids I'm seeing right now are like very sheltered, and they're just like playing Minecraft. That's it. You know, where we were multifaceted, like N64 games, playing different, the GoldenEye arc, Ocarina of Time, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Age of Empires. Like, need I go on? We just talked about Small Soldiers. I mean, it was. PS2 as a kid, the golden age. Like, what do they have now? Maybe I'm missing something. Like, what are they going to be nostalgic when they get our age? What are they going to say? Oh, dude, I remember when, yeah, dude, like, vanilla Roblox was sick. Vanilla Roblox, dude, I remember when Moana came out. Moana was a banger. Moana was so good. Frozen, you guys remember Frozen? Frozen, you remember, let me think. Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite. They'll be nostalgic about Fortnite. Like, I do almost feel sorry, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they do have. Maybe this is just straight up like old man thinking, and we think that our age is the best that we grew up in. compared to the new age, and then these kids are gonna feel like their age is the best too someday. I just don't know what it's gonna be though. Like what it's gonna be. Remember the GTA San Andreas conspiracies with the Yeti or the UFO? I don't remember that. San Andreas? I remember all the drama with Vice City. Vice City was bad. I remember the Vice City arc vividly. Parents freaking out. It was on the news. People, Grand Theft Auto was like a big like topic, and like all like, you know, the moms and like the suburbs are all like freaking out, thinking like the kids are getting corrupted by video games and stuff. And my buddy Graham, he somehow managed to get a copy of GTA, and like his parents were cool with it. Maybe they didn't understand it or whatever, so I would go over to his house every day and watch him play Vice City. And I ended up getting a copy myself too. Sometimes I wonder how responsible GTA is for my personality. I remember adults thinking that if you played Vice City, you were legit going to become a murderer IRL. Dude, Vice City though, best GTA, right? It was so good, man. The voice actors, next level. Like, they actually had AAA voice acting. One of the first games to do it. They literally had the guy from Goodfellas, the main character from Goodfellas, was voice acting Tommy Vercetti. In like what year did Vice City come out? Like 2004? That game is a goated game. I can't stress it enough. I memorized every mission. Every single mission you can do in the game. It's burned into my brain. Everything. Every mission, dude. Every single mission. All the voice acting was amazing. Holy shit, Oblivion was 20 years ago. Vice City is the best YMO as well. Pumped for GTA 6. San Andreas was the best. But I'm going to guess, Bucky, if San Andreas was the best for you, you're probably a little younger than me. I'm going to guess, Bucky, that you are 30. That's my guess. I'm 33. I think it's a timing thing. Let me know if I'm right. I'm older than you. San Andreas was the best, really? I mean, I enjoyed San Andreas, but the color palette of like 80s Miami Vice type stuff, like the purples, the pinks, the music, Flash FM on the radio. You're gonna go with LA? Like, you think like LA, that like 90s LA or whatever it was with San Andreas is better than that? Like kind of like Compton, Inglewood type vibes. I'm a big 80s, you know, Cartel, Scarface, all that shit is biz. Scarface, such a good movie. Jaw West for life. I remember watching a really cool Vice City Unreal Engine video a couple years ago that looked amazing. I played the Vice City remaster somewhat recently when I was like taking a break from WoW and all that. You know, people were dooming on it super hard, but I enjoyed it, man. It was really like such a nostalgic blast from the past for me. I fully completed it all over again. Every mission in the game. Oi. Crash Bandicoot underrated for real. That shit was my childhood, but I'm younger. Yes, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped was the best one. I remember my orthodontist. Anybody else have braces growing up? I had braces, and my orthodontist had Crash Bandicoot. He had a PS2, and the only game, or a PS1 was it, right? PS1, and the only game he had was Crash Bandicoot Warped. So every time I'd have to go to the orthodontist, I'd have to wait there for like a while to get seen. So I'd be in the lobby just waiting, right? Playing Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. And like braces, it lasts for a while. Like it's like a year. Or maybe more. You know, braces and then retainer and all that. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Yeah, 100%. You know, the thing is too with the kids these days right now who are like 12, you know, a lot of the games they're playing as well as mobile, right? It's not even PC. Mobile gaming is like pretty huge with these kids. Like just random dog water mobile games. So I don't know. I think we would live through the best era of gaming. Kids don't even know how to use PCs anymore. Yeah. Remember The Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoon? 100%. Zoo Tycoon. Roller Coaster Tycoon. There is one game too, just like how we talked about Small Soldiers a second ago, where Small Soldiers, you know, it's kind of like like an IP lost to time. There was one IP that I really enjoyed, and I had high hopes for it, and I really thought it was going to stick around. It's really spoke to me. It was on Xbox 360, and I'll tease it. I'll see if you guys can guess it. It was basically like WoW fantasy in terms of like the races and all that, but it was a shooter. But it was like Counter-Strike, and it was turn-based, where you start and like it's spells, it's shooting. There's like guns, there's like classes, there's elves, there's humans, but it was a shooter, and it was like Counter-Strike, and it was so much fun. I thought it had a bright future, and then it just died. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if anybody can guess it. Unreal Tournament? Nope. See, told you. It's lost the time. It was really fun though. Not Paladins. Turn-based is why it failed probably. See, it's a damn shame no one even knows, man. It's a damn shame. You want me to show you? Let me show you. It's gonna hit like a ton of bricks for some of you. It's on Xbox 360, and it was lit. It was so fun. Okay, you ready? You ready for the nostalgia wave to hit you? I'm giving you a little warning right now. Some of you, just some of you remember, maybe 5 of you, maybe 10 of you, maybe 20. This game was the shit when it came out, dude. There was like melee weapons, there was different races, like the guy in the back was almost like a Tauren. There was humans, there was elves, there was like a katana, like Blade Master class. It was a blend of like shooter and spells. Shadowrun. See, no one. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame, bro. Xbox 360. This game was sick. Based on a tabletop role-playing game. Never played it. What's the best shooter of all time for you guys? I already know the best game of all time is vanilla, and if you don't share that opinion, you're wrong. Just kidding. But like, what was the best shooter? What do you get? What was the best one for you guys? Half-Life 2, solid take. 007, which one? GoldenEye, solid take. Halo 1, very base take. Gears of War, very base take. Single player or online, you just have to pick one, bro. It could be anything. Halo series, it's got to be more specific than that. You got to go with one, dude. Is it 1 or 2? You know, and if you're kind of a zoomer, you might choose 3. Halo 3 was best multi. Yeah, you're definitely in your 20s still. You're definitely in your 20s still. Because if you were there with me using that fuzzy microphone, that black fuzzy microphone on Xbox One, 2-week free trials, Halo 2 when it just came out, the friends list, playing SWAT, playing zombies, queuing up Lone Wolf, Double Team, Oddball, Team Slayer, 1v1ing kids on Lockout, BXR, BXB, watching Ogre 1, Ogre 2, those montages. If you were there, then it's not even close, bro. 1v1 lockout right now. Yeah. 100%. Furion and Walshy. I remember Walshy, yep. Star Wars Battlefront. That's actually kind of a base take too. The first Battlefront was crazy. Yeah. Yo, best Star Wars movie of all time. Best Star Wars movie, guys. Are you going with the original, like old school ones, or is it one of the newer ones? Newest one? There's no way the newest. I didn't even watch the newest one. The newest one's good. I gave up. The new ones don't count. The new ones don't count. Clone Wars, bro. Okay, this is probably a bad take, but Clone Wars, if I'm being completely honest, is probably like if you measured the amount of brain cells like lighting up and being entertained and like dopamine entering my like mind, I probably have the most fun watching Clone Wars. That's the one with Jar Jar Binks, right? Like, it's so cool, man. The one with the pod? Yeah, where the one where it's tracking like Anakin as a young kid and his village gets destroyed and stuff. Jar Jar Monk ass. Oh, that's Phantom Menace? No, I like Clone Wars though. I like Clone Wars. The one with General Grievous and the like that's the mass like armies fighting. Phantom Menace was based. But okay, let's get our ducks in a row here. If you had to destroy one from the universe, like what I mean, okay, what's better, guys? Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? Let the fighting commence. What one is more important to like the world? Like what is worth saving? What means more to you? Lord of the Rings. Yeah, dude, 100%. 100%. Lord of the Rings overrated. Yo, can we exile Grace from the community until he watches Lord of the Rings fully and doesn't just fucking Stolen Valor play the music on stream? Can we have Grace not Stolen Valor, the Lord of the Rings Hobbit music and all that until he does a full watch? Like, I'm talking director's cut and all that. Like, that's mandatory curriculum, bro. Like, you can't be out here streaming WoW, playing Lord of the Rings music, and you didn't watch it through. Bro, he uses their music all the time. He hasn't seen the movies. You know, it's even worse than that, Riddle. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is the even worse part. You ready? He's tried to watch the Lord of the Rings movies and hasn't made it through. I'll let that sink in. I love Grace. He's like a little brother to me. But like that's arguably even worse, you know? Because if you haven't seen it, it's like, okay, you just watch it and it's gonna be sick. Like, you're gonna instantly fall in love with it and want to watch the whole thing. And like, hell yeah, dude. Like, he's locked in. Well, you watch it and get bored after 30 minutes. Yeah. But does Lord of the Rings hold up, guys? Like, if you watched it right now and you had and you're, you know, if you're 21 and you watched Lord of the Rings from the start, it may not hold up. Like, it might be too slow for like younger people right now. Grace is 24, right? Like, he's young. It might be too slow paced. 100% holds up. Because like Fellowship, it takes a while for anything to happen. Like, it's like an hour of just talking before there's any fight scene or anything like that, you know? People, like, if you ever you try to watch it with the wifey and the wifey's trying to like do you a solid and like learn like, you know, about what you like, I'm telling you, bro, most of the time wifey's asleep by the time they're in that first tavern and they see Aragorn for the first time. That's Nicky Night, like, out. How is he 24? He looks like he's early 40s. No shot. Grace does not look early 40s. Harry Potter movers. Harry Potter, I don't know. I was once upon a time into Harry Potter. Like, I do remember actually. Yo, remember reading, guys? Anybody remember like the distant memories of reading books? Like just years and years ago when we used to like pick up like they had this paper shit and you could like go to the couch and it wasn't a screen, like it was literally like parchment paper, like ancient Egypt, like papyrus, and it was like bound together with like thread, and you would you know, it's hard to explain, but like you would just kind of hold it up to your face and just like, you know, interpret what was on the paper, you know? Brother, people still read. I know, I'm just trolling. But for some people that's hitting, you know? Sounds cat, yeah. But like, you know, that I mean, we still read all the time, obviously, but it's on screens, you know? We're reading on screens. I bet you right now, if I knew how to do a poll, I would do it. But if I poll all of you guys watching right now, how many people have you read? How many of you have read a book, a paper book, start to finish, in the last 3 months? I really believe, if you guys are being totally honest, it's going to only be like 25% of people who do that. Like a paper book. You know, might still read. You got the Kindle. You got the audiobooks. You got other ways to do it now. But a straight up paper book. Cargos, watch a 2-minute video on how to make a poll on YouTube. Nah, man, I'd rather just spin my wheels in the mud and just be a boomed out streamer forever. I don't know about this learning shit. Cargos, your stream polls would be fire. This reading a WoW quest log start to finish count? No. Like, I'm talking like, you need to go pick up A Bridge to Terabithia. You need to go pick up an actual book that's like 500 pages and read it on the couch without like your ADHD literally cooking your brain and turning you into jelly. Touch grass, read a book, no thanks. Fucking Narnia, bro. But once upon a time, I will let you guys know. Once upon a time, I was a bit of a well-read young lad. I used to read books all the time. I got in line for the newest Harry Potter books, read them immediately, read The Hobbits. I even read The Silmarillion. I read James Clavell's Shogun. I used to like reading. House of the Scorpion is another great book that I enjoyed a lot. Read Aragorn, you know, with the blue dragon on the cover. Used to like reading once upon a time. Then I discovered video games. It's been downhill ever since. We need the Deviate Delight merch and BBC fanfictions ASAP. I just finished the Silmarillion. Oh, for real? Yeah, I read that when I was like 12. Get owned. I remember playing Lord of the Rings Risk with my buddies and being able to talk about the Elvish lore. Right after I finished owning my friends with my mono red goblin aggro deck with haste and burn, fireballing them for 6 damage to their life. Oi! What's up, bad buck? Oh, we got the perfect Yeti hide too. Sick. Started reading crime books recently. I eat them raw now. Yo, what up, Nanakina? How's it going? Almost, yeah. 60. Almost getting there. We're doing good. We're blasting this guy up. Good to see you, Nanakina. You're 60 as well, right? Lord of the Rings Return of the King on PS2. Yes, those games were fire. Those games were actually good. Most movie adaptation games are bad. Those games were very good. Two Towers being the best one, though. Yup. I remember it. You know, I remember what the combat was like. You could play as like Aragorn. Like it was kind of like you had multiple heroes you could toggle between, right? And you're sitting there like just like slaying orcs as they're like storming Helm's Deep. There's one mission where like you have the with the ghost army as your Aragorn, and you could toggle over. Oh, what is this? 34? Why is this guy here? 57. Okay, but let's think of another one. Let's kind of think of like B tier IPs. Clearly, Harry Potter kind of like a B minus tier IP, right? It's not really that. It's not like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings level goated to us. Let's think of another one. Harry Potter versus Harry Potter versus Witcher. I don't know. That just came to mind. Which one would you, would you save if they were going to be deleted out of the universe? Like The Witcher, lore and books and RP, or Harry Potter? It's not like a perfect comparison. Narnia is probably better, but like I don't even like Narnia. Does anybody actually like Narnia? Never seen Witcher. Harry Potter over The Witcher. Okay, you're getting rid of The Witcher. No more Henry Cavill. No more Wild Hunt. Get rid of it. That's probably a good take. Jason Bourne. Oh, me too. Trust me, bro. Me too. It was my favorite movie for many years. The Bourne Identity. I feel like that movie is a masterpiece. Young Matt Damon. Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Young Matty D. Built Def. Keep Potter. Yeah, I'm trying to think of another one that's like kind of Harry Potter tier. Like, Harry Potter just didn't really like age well for me. Like, I did read all the books, I saw all the movies, but do you have a lot of love for it still? Like, is it an IP that you cherish? You know, it's kind of too kiddie, I think, in a way. It feels too kiddie in a way to like really love on the same way that you love like WoW or Lord of the Rings or something, you know? It's not made for us anymore. Harry Potter 1 through 4. Although Harry Potter is huge commercially but lacks depth in major ways. A school drama series, yeah. Alright guys, what's better? Friends or Seinfeld? Seinfeld or Friends? This is just like the most normie TV shows. I just want to kind of like I want to like feel you guys out. I want to see like what kind of people you are. I need to like understand who my audience is. I need to understand what, you know, if some people hate them both. Some people just resent like normie television shows. Winky being one of them. Next time Winky's live, ask him about Friends. Like troll him a little bit. Be like, yo, Winky, like I was watching Friends last night. Like, do you remember this episode of like, you know, when Ross did this to Rachel? He's gonna freak out on you. 90s TV was blah. Okay, let's see. Pretty split. Friends, Seinfeld, Friends, Seinfeld, Friends, Seinfeld, neither. The Office, Friends, Seinfeld, no shot, Seinfeld for sure. More Seinfeld, I think. Remember when Ross ate a hot dog? How I Met Your Mother versus That 70s Show. Ooh, That 70s Show. I actually like That 70s Show. I'll watch that. I watched a good amount of it. Mila Kunis. Kinda banging, dude. Laura Prepon. Just FYI, Harry Potter outsold Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me at all. It's just an incorrect take. If you like Harry Potter more than Lord of the Rings, it's just objectively incorrect. There's no way, right? There's just no way. There's no way you're in a WoW stream, in a vanilla WoW stream, it doesn't compute. You know, if we were playing retail or something, if we were playing a different game, I could see it. But there's no way you're telling me you're in a vanilla WoW stream watching me play like kind of like budget Lord of the Rings Warcraft and you like Harry Potter more than Lord of the Rings. Impossible, dude. Not possible. Must be a mage man. Yo, what's better, the UK office or the NA office? The show. That blue post addresses the changes to era. Did you DM it to me on Discord, with? I can take a look at it. Oh, click this. Okay. Let's see here. WoW Classic Era and Hardcore patch notes. The guild's user interface has been updated to provide more ease of guild management. Alliance players. What? This is a fucking troll, bro. This is a fucking troll. This is literally a troll. This is the troll. You're trolling me, bro. You're trolling me. You're literally trolling me, right? This is like a fake post, right? This is fake. Druids can now train and use polearms. This is fake. This is 100% fake. You're telling me they just added Warchief's Blessing to the Alliance. Are you fucking shitting me, bro? Is this for real? They literally added Warchief Blessing to Era? Bro, are you literally shitting me? Are you shitting me? This is for real? Bro, I think I'm done. I think I'm being completely serious right now, guys. I'm not actually trolling at all. I think I'm done. If they do this. This is so fucking stupid, bro. I actually think I'm just gonna go play pickleball. To be honest. Like there's gonna be videos saying I'm overreacting. There's gonna be tons of videos saying I'm overreacting. Why? Why? Why the fuck are you doing that, bro? Why? Just why? Just leave Era alone. Do whatever you want in SOD. Do whatever you want in retail, in Kata. Do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Sell mounts, sell boosts. I don't give a fuck. Put WoW token in. Why change Era? Why are they putting Warchief's Blessing in Era, dude? What? Why? Why can Druids now train polearms? Why? Why? Just why, dude? Why are they changing Era? Why, like, why? This is what? Who's asking for this? Who's asking for Druids to use polearms? Bro, like, what is this? Like, can you explain? Am I not seeing this? Why is this here? Why, like, it's just so pointless. Why is this? Why did they even have this as like? Why is Classic Era and Hardcore listed here? Like, why can Druids now train polearms in vanilla? Please explain. So they can mass clump it in with the same client? That is so fucking disrespectful, bro. We are literally the redheaded stepchild of Blizzard. Why can Druids now train and use polearms in vanilla WoW? Explain to me. Have I tried to be a bloomer, bro? Have I tried to like go to bat for Blizzard and just try to like smooth things over and be on good graces with them and work with them and hope that they can kind of understand the community and do the right thing? Why? Why can Druids now train polearms in vanilla? Why? I know it's not that big of a deal. Is it really going to change the gameplay that much? Probably not. But why? Why is there a new fucking world buff for Alliance? They can get it if they want to MC people. Like, they can MC and get Warchief's Blessing. Like, this is just a flavorful thing for Horde. Like, so this is permanent. You have to understand, this is permanent. For the rest of time, Era is going to have Druids training polearms. Now, am I understanding this correctly? SOD is a temporary thing. It is a seasonal server. It comes and goes. They change things. They try things. They iterate on our favorite version of the game. They try things. But the fact that they changed this in era, is this ever going away? So now it's just when we talk about vanilla WoW to our friends and we try to get people to play vanilla WoW, we have to say, oh yeah, druids can actually use polearms. Yeah, actually they're still updating vanilla actually. Era? Yeah, they're still making changes to era actually. Yeah. Yeah, they're still making changes to era. Yeah, druids can use polearms. I heard they're actually gonna they're gonna let them use swords next week too. Like I swear, guys, I don't. Do you guys believe this or not? I'm a bloomer overall. Like I am a cup half full person. I really want to enjoy the game and love the game and have fun and love life and enjoy life. I'm overall a happy person. I love life. It's a blessing to be here talking with you guys and being able to stream my favorite game. But this is just so disrespectful, dude. Why? Why are they changing the original version of the game? Like this, am I tripping? Is this more? This is more weird than even the fucking World Chief Blessing for Alliance. Druids can now just train and use polearms. Why? Why? What is this? Just so they can have the same client, they're willing to basically change vanilla WoW forever? They're down to just change vanilla WoW forever? This version of the game that is time tested that we want fresh over and over again? They're just, just for convenience, for quality of life to have it on the same client? They're willing to just change the game like that? Bro, I'm being completely serious, guys. Like, I'm honestly not trying to be a drama queen. Like, this is the type of shit that, like, makes me, like... Yeah, I don't even know, bro. Like, I honestly, Blizzard is fucking dog shit, bro. Like, they're just dog shit. Like, they're literally... I mean, I don't know if I've ever felt this strongly about Blizzard. I've always, even during 2019, bro, I always tried to, like, think about, like, the cup half full and being thankful for stuff. That's just so stupid, man. Like, honestly, I honestly don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say. Like, why can druids use polearms in vanilla WoW? It's convenience. I honestly think the response is going to be, I really believe this is the response. It's because we want everything to be on the same client. And if you think about the implications of that, you're willing to just willy-nilly, just for convenience, change vanilla WoW forever. So you can have everything on the same client. Bro. I can see it now, bro. It's easy to make fun of people. It's easy to say, like, oh, look at this classic Andy. Look at this vanilla Andy crying over some small thing. That's what it's going to be. That's the narrative. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it right now. Most people are just going to be laughing like, oh, just Keck W popcorning at me. Saying like, look at this guy Cargos, bro. He's literally getting so upset over the fucking new guild pain in Classic Era. He's getting upset like, dude, like, just stop being cringe, Cargos. Alliance needs World Chief Blessing. Just make it balanced. Like, just give Alliance Shamans, bro. Alliance just need Wind Fury, bro. Like, just give him Wind Fury. Stop being fucking cringe, Cargos. Just give Alliance Wind Fury. Like, we just want to play the game with Wind Fury, bro. Just give Horde fucking Salvation, man. Just give him Salvation and King so we can have a balanced game. We all know Vanilla WoW is dog shit. The balance is dog shit. Like, stop being an idiot, Cargos. Just let them play the game. It's not a big deal. Just give them Wind Fury. Just give them more Chief Blessings so they don't have to go like MC, do the whole MC thing. Like, Druid's using pole arms. It's not a big deal, bro. Like, what pole arm is the Druid gonna use? They're gonna use Ice Barb Spear. Like, who cares, bro? Druids can use pole arms. It's not changing. Stop touching Vanilla, you dumb pieces of shit. Literally, just leave it as 1x. Show some respect to the game that built your company. Show some goddamn respect to this game, dude. Change whatever you want in SOD. Change what season of whatever. Do whatever you want. Take away world buffs, put in world buffs, put in runes, put in Frankenstein, the TBC Wrath abilities, put it in SOD. Do whatever you want. In Kata, sell them all tokens, sell them mounts, buy Bobby 3 more yachts. It's fine. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Don't touch Vanilla. Don't touch it. Stop fucking touching it. Stop it. This blue post looks like it's going to stick. Like, this isn't a temporary thing. The changes never really affected me that much when they were changing SOD or SOM because I always knew it was seasonal. I saw a buff at the top right that said it was seasonal. Does this look very seasonal to you? I'm pretty sure this just looks like a blue post that now Alliance has War Chief Blessing. I'm pretty sure if you play vanilla WoW on Blizzard servers now, you just have to say that Alliance has War Chief Blessing. Alliance has War Chief Blessing, guys. That's it. Alliance has War Chief Blessing. That's canon. That's official now. Alliance has War Chief Blessing. When you try to explain the game to people and you explain world buffs and what world buffs are out there, that is now our favorite game. That is now canon. That is now legit. That is now official. Alliance have War Chief Blessing. Oh, you like Vanilla WoW? Oh yeah, like there's these world buffs in the game. You know, Songflower, Oni buff, ZG buff. Yeah, and there's this buff called War Chief Blessing. Alliance have one too. That's official now. Guys, am I overreacting? Be honest with me. Am I overreacting? Like, why are they doing this to Era, man? I just don't understand. Like, why are they doing this to Era? Is it really just convenience? Is it really just quality of life so everything can be on one client? I know, Wade, but when is enough, bro? When is it actually enough, though, dude? When is it enough? When is that line in the sand? When is it, bro? Like, I feel you. I don't want to piss in the Kool-Aid. I don't want to ruin everyone's good time, bro. Like, I really don't. I'm having a great time on Deviate. I could just ignore this and just keep playing and not fumble the bag for the fucking millionth time. You know? By me talking shit about Blizzard, do you think it opens any doors for me? It closes doors. But I do feel like it's the right thing to do. Like, why are they touching Era, dude? What are they doing? What are they smoking? Like, what kind of dank ass fucking... What... Dude, you know what I'm saying? The people telling me I'm overreacting. Like, so when is the line in the sand for you guys? You know, when is it too much that you're actually like, Blizzard, you're trolling? Like, when is it too much? I mean, they just made it so Druids can just use pole arms now. They've never been able to use pole arms in the history of the game. And for some arbitrary random reason that makes literally no sense, they just changed the official meta of WoW, like a vanilla WoW, for literally no reason. For literally zero reason. For no reason. They put War Chief Blessing in for Alliance. Why? Does Alliance need that buff? Alliance is literally better than Horde in PvE. It is literally better. It is literally better. Look at every server, look at all the logs, how it pans out. Alliance is always better. Why did they need War Chief's Blessing? What type of potent crack are they smoking? For no reason. Who's calling for this? Was Whitemane calling for this? Am I unaware? Was Whitemane signing a petition? Was there a Mark Kern style petition on Whitemane to get War Chief Blessing on Alliance? Dude, what is happening? Was there a Mark Kern petition to get polearms on Druids? Is this a battle that I was unaware that was raging in the streets? Guys, I don't want to speak too soon here. I don't want to speak too soon here, to be honest. Like, I really don't want to speak too soon. And I don't want to be a little drama Andy and overreact. But, like, I really feel like there needs to be some response to this. You know, a part of me just wants to walk away, but I feel like the better thing is to actually at least try to say, Blizzard, I'm going to tell you one time right now, Blizzard. You are trolling so hard right now. Please just revert those changes, and we're just going to pretend like it never happened, bro. Just please... stop. Please just revert the changes, and we're just going to pretend it didn't happen. We're just going to Men in Black, the little pen, click, and we're just going to pretend it never happened, bro. Please just do that. Please just do that.
You're 100% right. We have been aware of this slippery slope for 16 years.
Go off, you're 100% right. We've been aware of this slippery slope for... you know, it's a big... I appreciate the tier 1, man. I appreciate the tier 1. It's a big deal to change vanilla WoW. It is a big deal. I know the Kata people, the SOD people, whatever, the retail people are going to be laughing at us. They will be laughing at us. They don't understand what this game means to us. They don't understand what this game means to us. They don't understand how many hours we put into this game. That it's not just some regular... This isn't Season of Discovery that you're patching. This isn't just some game. This is the game. This is the game of my generation. This is the best game that we've ever played. It's the game we fall back to. There may not be many of us. You know? Do I think that the vanilla WoW enjoyers are huge? Like, is there a lot of us? Like, no, man. We're a niche. Like, we always have been a niche. We've been playing private servers for the last 10 years and shit. But if you're going to do anything to vanilla WoW, there needs to be careful consideration. There needs to be very careful consideration. Does this seem like careful consideration? Oh, by the way, you know, Classic Era, you know, the best game ever made by human beings? Yeah, Druids can use polearms now, guys. Yeah, Druids can use polearms, just so you know. Yeah, like, you know, we were kind of in a jam, dude. We wanted to use this new, like, you know, Kata client for everything. And we couldn't really find a good technical solution. So, you know what, man? Like, Druids are going to just use polearms now, right? It's all good, right? Druids are going to use polearms. And, like, you know, there's a couple devs on the team that play Alliance. And they just, they're just a little sick and tired of having to go, like, you know, go to great measures to get War Chief Blessing. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying having to go, you know, bring priests over to Orgrimmar and do all that. So I think we're just going to go ahead and add that into the game, all right? We're just going to go ahead and add War Chief Bless again for the Alliance just forever. We're just going to change the game forever. Sound good? All right, sounds good, guys. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. I feel like I'm just going to keep dooming if I'm streaming. I'm not really in a good headspace right now. I think I'm just going to end stream, boys. I am going to host... I'm going to host Jeffy, bro. I hope it's a bad dream, bro, honestly. I hope that was like a troll post or something.